Hello, viewers out there. You're welcome to our channel today. Merry Christmas one more time and a Happy New Year in advance. Today, I want to talk about why a lot of spouses tend to take their partner for granted. Because someone asked me that question a few days ago and asked, why do our partners, spouses, begin to take us for granted? Initially, they don't act that way. When the relationship starts, they don't behave that way. They give all their best, and after a while into the marriage, they just start taking partners or their spouses for granted. Why does that happen? Well, I answered that question and I thought I should share that with you guys today. Now, when it comes to relationship and marriage, we tend to think that all marriage problems stem from a big breach of trust or massive tragedy. Sometimes they do. I agree that they do. But many marriage problems today can be caused by something completely different in all ramification of relationship. Very often, the lack of love is not because of one-time offense or one-time sin or wrong thing that was done, but just something very subtle. It comes in like an ongoing pattern of behavior leading to what I do call the cable company marriage. When you sign up, have you ever noticed sometimes when you sign up for any of the cable companies, for instance, you're trying to take a contract with them, like on a broadband, on a TV station, or whatever cable you want to bring into your home, and you want to sign up for any of these contracts with them. In the first few moments you're dealing with these guys, they very much take care of you. They give you attention. They are very, very friendly with you. They want to do everything to ensure that you are having an amazing customer service. Why? Because you're about to sign up a deal with them. Now, by the time they close that deal, you see, and now they got you. You have the contract. They have signed you up. What begins to happen is, in the first couple of months or weeks that you sign up for a new contract, you discover that they may begin to introduce rates that will replace your agreed rate that is much more expensive than what you agreed on. And then their customer service, probably you're having challenges with the contract you took or broadband, whatever it is. Their customer service is a nose to dive. I mean, it's something terrible. Something horrible that you will experience with them. And now you want to make a trade. Sometimes you think, I got to leave this company. I mean, I need to end this contract. I need a change. And now that is not an easy task to do. In most cases, you try to change the company or change the contract, they will make you pay for the whole contract duration and pay for all of the losses. And then you might even end up ruining your credit or all the things that may accrue to your credit. At the end of the day, you just like, what is this? You're fed up, you're offended, you're frustrated, and all of that. Yeah, sadly, a lot of marriage today operate this way. In many marriages today, in the beginning, we find that couples are trying to win each other's heart, trying to win each other's love, trying to win each other's attention, and all of these beautiful things. They want to roll out the red carpet for each other. They want to do a lot of things to please each other. They give the very best of themselves to their spouses. But this doesn't last long. It doesn't last long. Once the day-to-day reality of life together begin to set into the marriage, they stop doing all these things they did in the beginning. And then what you find, they start taking each other for granted. And it is not long before they both start longing for a new partner, someone else in their lives, someone to treat them right, someone to do something good for them, someone to make them special. They start looking for someone else. Now, it doesn't have to be like this in your marriage this coming year 2021. Your marriage should grow stronger with time. A couple should continue to pursue each other, pursue and encourage and adore each other throughout all the seasons of the relationship. And that is my take on these things. So what you want to do, if you find yourself in a cable company marriage, like I call it, don't lose hope. You have hope. There's something I want to share with you now that will help you. Don't throw away your relationship just to start a new one. Don't do it. Don't throw away your marriage. Don't say, I need to get a divorce. I need to end this thing. I need to stop this relationship. No, it's not working. It's not working. I want to get someone else. What makes you think that you're not repeating the cycle? You see, you end up repeating cycles. So the first thing you want to do is to make a commitment to transform your marriage. That's the first thing you want to do. You make a commitment, you want to transform your marriage, you want to change things for you. Stop taking each other for granted. You say, but he's the one. You're pointing fingers. She's the one. But listen, why don't you look at yourself? You're pointing fingers. The rest of the fingers are pointing at you. So what you need to look at is you. Am I taking my partner for granted? Then stop doing it. If you find that you're doing it, stop doing it. Then spend time to look into each other's needs and wants and concerns and begin to meet your partner's needs and concerns. You see, your best day together can still be ahead of you, not behind you. You need to understand that. So whenever you are in such dilemma, think forward. Think that your best days are ahead of you. Wherever you are now in your relationship, I believe you can grow stronger with time. Any relationship left on autopilot will slowly drift away into darkness, into terrible times and hard times. And I call that atrophy. In other words, the relationship will not go well. It will go down the drain. If you just leave your relationship on autopilot, nothing is happening. You just wish that everything will just happen, the way you wish, the way you think it will be. You see, without being intentional, it will not work well. But any relationship giving consistent investment of time and focus will flourish until the end. So you need to give consistent time of investment and focus into your relationship, and that will flourish over time. So one of the most effective way to break out of the rut in your marriage is to selflessly serve one another. I say that again. One of the best rules that you want to implement in 2021 to change your marriage and break out of the rut is to selflessly serve each other. One of the most amazing lessons, I think one of the last lessons that Jesus taught his disciples on earth was to serve each other. He gave them a practical example of serving by washing their feet. Think about it. One after the other, Jesus followed this principle and washed their feet. Now, when a couple chooses to serve each other and also chooses to serve others together, the marriage instantly will begin to improve. If you will practice this in your marriage and in your relationship, you'll be amazed the result that you're going to find. When you and your partner reach the end of your time on earth, what will matter most will be the moment you served each other and the moment you served alongside each other. So I want you to understand how important this principle is. When we remove selfishness from our marriage, love will be the only thing that remains. That is the kind of love that can change your marriage, change the world through your marriage. That's the kind of love. Selfishness must be taken away. Do not take your partner, your spouse, for granted. Stop trying to take each other for granted. This 2021, I encourage you to do this. I need to change the whole thing about your marriage. Thank you so much for listening and being part of this broadcast. If you're watching on for the first time, please endeavor to subscribe to our channel. You don't want to miss anything, so hit the bell notification. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, have a beautiful weekend.